What's going on, guys? Today I gotta do some of this concrete floor prep. We're gonna jackhammer. I've already got a little bit going. And then I'm gonna get a grinding disc for a floor machine, and I'm gonna grind all this old glue from the old tiles and stuff they used to have on this floor. Once we get that grinded, we'll prep all the cracks, and we've prepped the entire floor. I broke up the rest of the concrete like you've seen in the last video with the jackhammer. The following day after jackhammering, I rented one of those machines. It's a floor machine that you hook a sanding disc to that's got diamond blades on it, and it took me probably 10 hours to grind off all the old glues and high spots on these floors and prep it for concrete, and then spent another day sweeping and cleaning. Today we finished vacuuming all the crevices out and busting up some spots, and then we primed it. You can kind of see some white dots and green on the floor. That's the primer before you put the self-leveling concrete down. That'll be tomorrow night. I did fill a trench with concrete. Looks pretty good, nice and smooth. I hope the floor comes out this smooth. This is what the entire floor will look like when it's done. We'll have it done by the end of the week. I won't be filling in all the trenches. We have to wait till the plumbers get done, and then we get our rough in inspection done. Then we can bring this concrete grade up to the self-leveler grade that I do. You're probably wondering, or maybe you already know, what this foam is here for. So when you pour your self-leveling concrete, it's a really watery consistency. This keeps a barrier so that it doesn't run into my hole. And I just use that spray foam around everything I don't want it to run into. Let's see, I'll show you. We got an electrical inspection tomorrow. Here's some of our boxes. These are all cutoff switches for all of the dryers in this bank. There's 8 of them. There's actually 12 dryers in this cutout right here, but one dryer that stacks counts as one electrical connection. So we got a switch here, and they're labeled. See, so this is our dryer 1 disconnect, dryer 2, and then so on. They're all labeled. And then on the other side is the panel that feeds all that stuff. So they've got all their switches just hanging so that the electrical inspector can see everything. We got our emergency floodlights. These are battery packs, so if we lose power, these will illuminate with the battery packs that are built in. One of our exit signs up. We're doing the more modern black exit signs. The electrician's gonna put, you can see that floodlight, the second one right up here. The electrician's gonna put another exit sign tomorrow morning before the inspector comes, right up here. And then right here, this is gonna be customer seating area. And these are our dimmer switches for our lights. So we actually have to put these metal boxes on it so customers can't get into them. There's a little lock that you can put on these padlocks so customers can't access it, but it's an on and off switch with a little side toggle. We'll have 3 of those, 3 different sections to control our lighting. This switch is going to be covered as well. This one operates our 3 ceiling fans. And the lighting that we went with in here are industrial, commercial, high bay lights. But we have got the entire low spot in here done. It took my wife and I and one of my buddies, a couple hours. We only had about an hour and a half to work with this stuff before it starts drying. 60 bags plus pea gravel aggregate is what we've done so far. Tonight we're planning on finishing the self-leveler, so you can kind of see it's going to come out right here. And then we're going to do another pour. It's about an inch low. It slopes down back over here, so we're going to do probably another 8 bags of self-leveler back here. This spot here, we have to self-level, but I'm going to wait on that until plumbers, they need to cap a couple old cast iron pipes that we uncovered. Once they do that, this will take probably 15 bags and we'll do pea gravel aggregate in it. These are the industrial high bay lights that we went with. They're like 20,000 lumens a piece, and there's 25 of them throughout here. And they're sitting level with where the registers of the HVAC ducts are gonna go. They're 20,000 lumens, but they have 3 settings. I think they dim down to like 17 or 18,000 lumens on the low setting. And then we have dimmer switches that can take them down another 90%. We had our first electrical inspection on all of this and it passed. And this breaker panel is actually gonna go away. It's a 200 amp panel. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the pipe up there and we're gonna just bring that wire into a 200 amp panel that feeds all of our washers. So it's gonna come up overhead, right through here and down into a bulkhead. Got a bunch of self-leveler concrete poured in here yesterday. We self-leveled all of this, all of that. Pretty much all our big pours are done. Got our plumbing inspection passed. This is where the washers dump into. This one here is the bulkhead trough. All the washers are gonna dump into that 4-inch. And there's a P-trap in the ground there. You can't really see, it's buried. Got another clean out right here. Water line comes up right here. There used to be a vent in the ground. We got capped, inspected, and it passed, so I filled in pea gravel. I'm gonna pour all of these holes tonight, unless I run out of my concrete, which I think I will. This is the bathroom. Got all of it done. Over here, this is gonna be our floor drain. That's a mop sink. Those are just so concrete and pea gravel doesn't get poured into where the mop sink's gonna be, so the plumber can kind of break out around these and pull the boxes out. This is where the storage tank and everything's gonna go. We just need to fill all that in. Got a lot done, got all that. Got a bunch of self-leveler over here. This is the big dryer bank. It sloped probably 1.5 inches back that way. This took probably, I don't know, 15 bags maybe back there. Self-leveled this little spot, this spot. Really all I have left is filling in all those holes and self-leveling this bathroom. And this is it, guys. It's been a couple days since I've taken a video and we have gotten a lot done. Sorry about the mess. The floor is pretty dirty, but I think the last I showed you, our floors weren't even grinded down yet. So I don't know if you can see it right there. Here's some new concrete self-leveler, some old concrete. We smoothed it out. Several spots. Yeah, that was a day in its own. I made a little trap door that locks where our water comes in the building, so no customers can access it. We're gonna have gym flooring in here, and we're gonna cut out a square that can lift up so we can access that. I'm actually gonna have a camera down in there so that I can always see I don't have to constantly lift it up, check it once a week. I can see if there's any leaks. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Like, subscribe. See you in the next one.